Alright, response video to Holiday. But it's sort of related to the Snake Plisskenus video, so maybe I'll combine the two. I won't bother playing the Snake video. It's just his basic argument is vegans shouldn't make aggressive arguments about how people are cruel and glib and indifferent and sick-minded, not to recognize that what they're doing is fundamentally unnecessary and a waste of sentient suffering. And they shouldn't make this aggressive argument because it just makes the assholes more intransigent. You know, it just gives them their reaction is defensive and they will not be swayed. And I think it's a stupid argument. First off, I think lots of people have been persuaded by that aggressive argument. I mean, it has gone right in their face and they've said, yeah, I do kind of suck. And they've had to admit it and change their life. So I think it's just wrong as a premise that it doesn't work. I think it works lots. And the only thing that stops it from working or slows it down is the intellectuals who are clever enough to use little rationalizations and make silly videos giving people excuses to be assholes. Creating defenses for them, rallying for the moron team. And so that's basically all Snake Plisskenus has become, is he knows there's no merit to his argument. He basically has conceded the point. He's living an asshole's life out of convenience and selfishness and nothing else. And so he's basically put his little sponge number one finger hand on, and he's just rooting for the morons. So, yeah, I mean, you know, this is the whole problem. You know, intellectuals with no character, no integrity. There's no point in having intelligence if you haven't developed something called honesty. I mean, it's true, you know, if you're not going to be honest, then what's the fucking point of having intelligence? It really is true. So anyway, speaking of the dishonest, the grotesquely, putridly dishonorable, Holiday. So the first 6 minutes of his video is just ad hominem crap, in attempts to insult my intelligence, blah 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 blah, the credibility of my arguments, which really is not that very complicated, right? Oh, I can't find any reason, I can't find any rational or logical reason for anything that's at all sensible to think it doesn't matter if a sentient creature's in pain. That if I'm making anything or doing anything and it's causing unnecessarily, let's say, any sentient organism suffering, that I shouldn't consider preventing that. Because there's no reason to. It's not at all sensible or logical to think suffering is a bad thing. These idiots actually think that's the truth. Suffering doesn't matter. All that matters is somebody speaking English saying, leave me the fuck alone. So until a fetus can say, leave me the fuck alone, you'll fuck with it. Until anything says, leave me the fuck alone, you will fuck with it. And so this asshole is just the typical European, comes to North America and says, you dumb, ignorant heathens don't speak English. Therefore, we'll just take your shit. I mean, this is fucking goddamn Barney the dinosaur isn't this fucking stupid.
To saying there is an intrinsic value in the universe which must be valued by all persons.
Yeah, all rational people, I think, it's an obligation of being reasonable and at all informed, right? If you have any kind of education and are all at all logically consistent, you must believe that suffering is an important feature in the universe. That the organisms manifesting the ability to feel are significantly different than the organisms that don't manifest that ability, and that the ability is special. Okay? It is perhaps the most special thing you can be in the universe is a feeling organism. There's not much else better than. Okay? Even fancy dancy computers with all their little bip 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 boop 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 bullshit okay, aren't nearly as cool in terms of their need of consideration and importance or reason or cause to pay attention as something that is feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't get that, you're unreasonable. You're inintelligent. Yeah, you're unintelligent. You're incomprehensibly illogical. There's no, you cannot possibly say, I understand the universe, and say, I don't see anything significant about organisms manifesting feelings. That would be ludicrous. You're ludicrous, fuckhead.
Intrinsic value in sentience, that must be valued by all persons.
Yeah, all persons who are going to claim to be reasonable, logical, sensible, intellectually honest. Yes, they would have to concede that from their personal experience as a sentient, oh yes, this feeling thing is really quite important. And there's no way they could not say it's not important. There's no way you can be a sentient organism and claim to me in an honest manner that it's not important how you feel. There's just no fucking way somebody's going to say that. That's at all sensible. Rationally sensible person will not say that. Ugh.
So you asked me to disprove it, and I do. But you don't meet this argument.
Yeah, we don't disprove it. You disprove it, but with what? Where is your proof? Where is your counter theory of reality? Oh, that's right, you don't have one. Your counter theory of reality is my sensations are my sensations, their sensations are their sensations, and I cannot put them in a category. Mine can certainly go in the category of good and bad, but not theirs. That doesn't make any sense. Why are their sensations don't fall into the category of good and bad, and only your sensations fall into the categories good and bad? What logical reason would you not allow their sensations to fall into these categories? Oh, that's right, no rational reason. It's only a bigotry. It's only a stupid, ignorant prejudice, a convenient prejudice, that would allow you to discount not only the feelings of other humans, but the feelings of other sentient beings. Yes, because you're a bigot. An ignorant, stupid, fucking, convenient bigot. Because you're a selfish, fucking cunt. Rationalizing self-interest.
This is the gap in your logic. You don't understand that, I figure.
I figure. The gap in my logic is what? You haven't pointed out any reason. It has to be a reason why it doesn't make sense to say, I personally experience feelings. I personally put them in the category of god-awful and okay-ish. I extrapolate that the other sentient beings also have sensations that fall into the category of okay-ish and god-awful. What now? Where have you broken that down? Where have you changed that into that doesn't make sense somehow? That's illogical. Where have you demonstrated that to be an illogical chain of reasoning? Where?
Well, here's the question. So, at the ultimate, when you meet somebody who tries to reason with you and gets to this final crunch point.
You don't fucking reason, you fucking petty little weasel. You fucking insult. You make claims about motives. You talk about people being afraid of your arguments, and you're not making a fucking argument. Your stupid counter theory is some idiotic thing where you say me and a bunch of other white guys got together in a back room and we've decided that the only respectable things are things that have our genetic code and that speak our language. And until those things have the ability to say what we wish them to say and say it the way we want them to say it, we don't think they have any value. That's your fucking alternative theory of reality. I think that's a preposterous theory of reality. It's a ludicrous theory of reality. I think It makes no sense whatsoever, but it certainly doesn't counter anything I have said. It doesn't in any way demonstrate how I'm wrong. It just doesn't.
At the base of your philosophy, the only go-to place you have is to shut down the conversation.
No. The point that I'm being made is I have a perfectly sensible, what I see as clearly hard, rational, logical description of the model, and you have not shaken it in one way. So it's like having a theory that the world is round, and I have all this evidence. It seems, and I have no counter evidence. I have no evidence indicating anything other than. And you're saying, no, it's flat, it's flat, it's flat. Trust me, it's flat, it's flat, it's flat. No, it isn't, idiot. Okay, the fact is that in reality, okay, sentient beings are creating something by being sentient. And this thing they create, this ability to be harmed, is the thing in the universe. It is the thing. Nothing else is more important than this thing called the ability to fucking feel. And you can't make a rational proposal to me about anything being more important. The only use intelligence has is to create an environment where things are ceased to be harmed. Intelligence has no, show me intelligence that has any value if the intelligence is not in the service of mitigating against harm to sentience. Show me such an intelligence. Show me one intelligent thing that ever happened on this planet that has value without affecting in a positive way, migrating a sentient from a negative condition to a positive condition, or preventing a sentient from falling into a negative condition. Show me where harm hasn't been the root of the value.
Down the conversation, because you lack the ability and intellect to realize your own limitations.
You know, fuck you, you pedophile. I mean, again, this is just, this is such useless crap. You want to claim I lack the intellect. Like I said, I'll challenge you to any conversation on any subject, and I'll kick your fucking ass. So fuck you and that bullshit. Just such a weaselly move. You pious, pompous douchebag. Why do you wear a robe all the time? I mean, that's kind of like, you know, pedophile suit all over the place.
To develop yourself and to ultimately deal with your interlocutors.
Oh, whatever. Again, you're not making a fucking argument. Again, how many times do I have to say it? What? Where is your argument? There's no argument here. I claim that somebody who's feeling is only feeling inside their brain, and therefore it doesn't matter whether they suffer or not. Their suffering doesn't matter as long as it's inside their brain. But of course, when it's inside my brain, it does matter. And that's supposed to make sense to me? Sorry, no fucking sale.
Argument. As I've said, I believe this is very much motivated both consciously and unconsciously as the
Yeah, more fucking grotesque accusations, you fucking pedophile. Get off of this shit already. The whole fucking video, 18 minutes of this shit, alright? And 98% of it is just this tripe. You're not making a counter-argument. You're just throwing fucking muddy insults, you stupid motherfucking pedophile bigot.
Dizzle would say, by a kind of homeostasis and reluctance.
Oh yeah, I have a reluctance to make my life so much easier by discounting like glibist, convenientist like you, right? How exactly is it to my disadvantage to discount the suffering of animals? How exactly do I win? You know, I mean, I lose by you know, saying the animals don't feel. I mean, explain it to me. Why would I have any investment in other things' welfare? How do I profit from that? I'm a selfish son of a bitch. Let's understand it here, okay? So don't tell me I don't know what it is to be a selfish cunt. So don't tell me I don't have a self-interest in not feeding those fucking homeless cats. Because I have a self-fucking-interest in not doing it. So tell me what my self-interest is in preserving this fucking goddamn meme, this sensible, rational statement that the sentient, feeling creatures matter. That their welfare has value weight. Just as significant as the value weight of my own fucking welfare. That I can't really make a rational distinction between their suffering and my suffering. The only fucking distinction is the my part. And as with children and everything else on this planet, the my part is fucking irrelevant, you stupid fucking ignorant cunt.
Change, and because of you've embedded so much identity into this cause. The idea that it might not be true at this stage.
Yeah, well again, you're just a fucking convenient bigot, okay? You're just the most grotesque kind of prejudiced motherfucking asswipe who conveniently rationalizes excuses to take and steal and malign and abuse and exploit. That's all you are. You're an exploitonist motherfucking cunt, and you're doing it with irrational rationalizations. Irrational rationalizations to excuse yourself so you can take. You're a petty motherfucking thief. The end. Fuck you.